Then we have the output of the program. You can see here B is greater, build successful time is written. This is the runtime message that is being given by the compiler. Now see, in this code you can see here that there is only the statement for true condition. What if the condition is false? So it is not showing any result for false condition. So the false condition we have else statement. Okay, we have else statement. You can see here the syntax of it. You have to write if, in parenthesis you have to write text expression by using relational operator. Then you have to write the set of code for execution if you want in true condition. And for false we have else. That is why we are not giving any condition with else. There is not required, or it is not a rule to write anything after or within parenthesis of else. There is, else should be written like that only. Else here means otherwise. And then you can see else is also having its own set of code to be executed. Now see the program of it, how it works, and the flow chart. First of all, start is written, expression is given, false and true. Okay, now you can see that in true condition statement in if branch is executed. But if the condition is false, like in previous example I wrote the value of A as 120 and the value of B as 30. So if we are comparing with this symbol, B is greater than A, if suppose the value of B is 30 and value of A is 120. So what happened? It is false. So what will do? It will just transfer the loop outside to the else statement, and whatever is written after else, so this is going to be executed, not this one. In true condition this will execute, in false condition this will execute, and then finally it will stop. So now we have some statement to be executed at the time of else also. Okay, now you can see again the same piece of code is written. Class example, you have to begin with this opening braces, after this public static void main string arg, then int A is equals to 80 and B value is 30. Now if B, now here you make a correction, it is B is greater than A, it should be written like this. Okay, so system out println B is greater, else A is greater. So what will happen in this case? A's value is 80 and B value is 30. So this condition is false because B is not greater than A, it is false. So this statement will not be executed. And which statement will be executed? This one, system out println A is greater. So what will be the output? Since the message is written within inverted commas, so it will copy as it is written. Okay, greater. A is greater. Okay, and this and every statement you can see is terminating with semicolon. But in if statement and else statement there should not be any semicolon. Like you can see here in this, no semicolon is there. In else also no. Only in statement you have to write the semicolon. Okay. Next we move on to Java loops. Now what are Java loops? Sometimes, see, for example, if I ask you to type the word hello, so you will be able to type by using system out println hello for one time. If I ask you to write it for 2 times, again it is easy for you to write the word hello for 2 times. But suppose I ask you to type the hello word for 200 times. For writing 200 times system println statement will be very tedious, and also you won't be able to do it. Okay, so we say that we use computer for making the work faster. So what you need? Loop. Loop is not necessary. What is the use of loop? Loop is necessary for the program to execute the statement several times. Okay, so loop execute a block of command or a specified number of time for a specified number of time until a condition is met. Okay, now what is loop? Let's get into detail of it. A computer is the most suitable machine to perform, as I told you. So when we need to perform a set of statement for a repetition or repetitive number of time, then we need loop statement. Okay, so we have many loops like for loop is there, while loop, do while, 3 types of loops are there. Fine. So let's see while loop. While loop is the most basic loop in Java. It has one control condition and execute as long as the condition is true. The condition of the loop is tested before the body of the loop is executed. Hence, it is called an entry control loop. It means that you can see here, while is written, while should be written in small, not in capital. W should be written in small. While condition is given and the body of the loop. So that means while is the keyword, condition you have to give as you were giving in relational operator, as you were giving in if statement, or means like till what number of time you want to execute the loop, and this loop will execute only if this condition is true. As long as it becomes false, the loop will not enter into the body of the loop. So that is why it is called entry control loop statement. Okay, because first condition is, if suppose at the beginning only condition become false, so it will not allow the control to enter into the body of the loop. Okay, now you can see, we can see the syntax carefully. While condition is given, statement, incrementation and closing. Now let's see the flow chart of it. Okay, there is start written, evaluate condition is written. If it is true, it will execute the statement of the while loop, otherwise it will terminate the loop and go out of the looping statement. And out of the looping statement, if it is static is written, then it will exit from the program. Let's see have a look on a program for it. How you have written public class sample. Again, you have to begin with the same format. Public static void main string args. Okay, now local variable initialization is written. Int n is equals to 1, times is equals to 5, while n is less than equals to time. That means 1 2, this way how it is going to be interpreted. 1 is less than 5. That means this loop will work till the value of n is less than or equals to 5. Okay, as soon as it becomes 6, loop will terminate. Now what is written? System out print ls java while loop plus n. That means whatever will be the value of n, that will also be printed along with the message java while loops. Okay, and for increasing, for moving, stepping further, we need to increase the value of n also, because computer cannot work by its own. We have to give instruction. So n plus plus is an increment operator, as I told you. Plus plus means that it will increase the value of n by 1. So you see the dry run of this program, how it will work. See, when the value of n will be 1, it will check. Now value of n is less than 5. Yes, it is less than 5. So the control will enter into the body of the loop, and what it will print? Java while loops, and plus means here concatenation. It will not add anything, it will just join the value of variable n with the message. And what is the value of n at present? 1. Okay, next, and this it will come here, n plus plus, so value of n will become plus 1. 1 plus 1 is how much? 2. So again it will check 2 is less than 5. Yes, it is less than 5. So again it will print the same line, Java while loops, and this time what is the value of n? 2. Now again it will come to n plus plus, again it will increase the value of 2 by 1. That means now the new value of n will become 3. Again it will check, it is less than 5. So this way it will continue till the value of n is 5. Okay, so for 5 times it will print the same message, and afterwards n plus plus, now the new value of n will become 6. Okay, after 4, then 5, then it will become 6. That will again check, is the value of n is less than 6? No. Is the value of n is less than 5? Yes. No, it is not, because value of n is 6. And if it is equal to time, that is right now the value of time is still 5. Only the value of n is changing. So you know 6 is not equals to 5 also. Okay, so that means it is not satisfying any of the conditions. 6 is neither less than or equals to 5. So loop will terminate, and these two statements will this time not executed, and the control will be transferred outside the body of the loop. So that means you will get this message for 5 times. Okay, and this build successful is the total time equals to 0 seconds. So this ends your part 5 video of your chapter Introduction to Java. Thoroughly learn each and every syntax of the program, okay, and try to run this program in your code or chef.com. okay, these Java program, whatever examples are written, okay, practice the program, practice the statement properly, all the looping statement and declaration of statement. That's all, children. Thank you.